Ashutosh, so do tell us that we also saw a drone show taking place. It appears that there are many more development projects from across the country that the Prime Minister is also inaugurating. So it's not just about Delhi Gurugram, but a slew of projects that he's initiated. What do you think is precisely the messaging here? Is it infrastructure? Do you think that's the focus now of this government ahead of Lok Sabha polls?
You know, one of the key sector is always the infrastructure and the kind of capital expenditure that the government has always placed in the budget. If you see last 2-3 budgets, there have been more focus on the infrastructure push. So clearly infrastructure push helps in a way that you reduce the, the fuel consumption. Then subsequently that helps generating more jobs to the rural economy and of course become a driving factor on the economy virtually from the rural to the urban areas because of the connectivity. Because one national highway of course boosts and then you see the high josh of the BJP supporters Sabki Baar 400 Par. So clearly in a political dimension your work towards infrastructure connectivity when it helps people, then subsequently you seek your vote from the supporters, from the people, that this is what the government has given you in our terms. So clearly it also helps the people. As far as connectivity easing out is concerned, this Dwarka area, if I could remember just a decade ago, clearly it was lacking with certain amenities. As far as basics are concerned, that's always be there. But when it comes to infrastructure push, connecting the highways, connecting to the Delhi, the Gurugram, the traffic congestion, when it eases out, then it becomes really helpful for the people. And when something helps the people, any particular sector focused on by the government, then it also helps during the election, and that's what we see has been reflected in several sectors. The kind of push we are seeing on the border areas, Uttarakhand, Jammu Kashmir, Leh Ladakh, northeastern, and of course in the southern parts of as well. We are seeing the corridor from east to west, north to south, and this exactly what we are seeing reflecting here in the NCR as well, Pooja.
Ashutosh, I'm sure you've taken the Delhi Gurugram route as all of us have at some point, and whether it's a weekend or it's a busy office hour, and specifically when it's office hour, the situation despite the wide highways isn't the easiest. So do you think that is something that possibly, if helps the commuters, could be widely appreciated?
Well, absolutely. And at least those who are living in Dwarka, when it comes to connecting to the Delhi, then they can literally bypass the Maipalpur, specific junction. Those who are entering from Gurugram to the national capital, then we see the massive chaos at the toll plaza exactly. Of course, certain intervention, the toll were removed, but still there are barricading, still this structure, exists. But at least some relief will be here to this point of people, those who are living in Dwarka sector 21 and the nearest area. So it is decongesting, subsequently connecting the Delhi's this part through Haryana, which will be a fuel efficient, and then it will also give you connectivity to the Delhi-Mumbai expressway. So clearly these part of the capital, which have often been ignored in terms of this scale of infrastructure push, have now finally been focused. And when you have it, of course the people will appreciate it, and they are appreciating. Look at this construction that I'm literally walking on the street, literally 34 lane of toll plaza, which is first of its kind made in the India, ever. And that's what the people, the representatives, the candidates, they'll be taking to the people. Look what kind of push we have given in our tenure, and that's exactly why we are seeking your support yet again.
Definitely looks like a wide highway that has been constructed, as Ashutosh is telling us, and with a hope that it will ease a lot of congestion there on the streets.